Tony Gaskins here. You know what? I was thinking about how I get all these questions, and y'all gotta forgive me. I'm on a break at a family member place, moving in a family member, waiting on my wife to get here. But I was thinking about, a lot of guys come to me for mentorship and asking me, just life and business and relationships. And it's a few things that I realized that secret to a man's success. And to be honest with you, that one common denominator when a man is successful in life and love and business, that one common denominator is the woman. And what I mean by that is the biggest issue that men face today in meeting the right one is having unrealistic expectations. So a lot of times a man wants this woman who he thinks is gorgeous and super intelligent, super articulate, and super ambitious, and with just perfect skin, no cellulite, no little hair bumps on the back of her leg after she shaved, just smooth, silky skin, long flowing hair, perfect sun-kissed complexion, whatever color he looking for, but just men seeking next to perfection. And that's the biggest issue, is every single human is perfect. But what we got to understand is our differences. Her unique differences makes her perfect. So if that's a birthmark, if that's cellulite, if that's stretch mark, if that's, whatever it may be, little space in her teeth, little curl in her eyebrow, it's her unique differences that make her special. And I had to realize that, as I was going through and I was looking for my wife, I had to realize that the picture that is painted in the media and on the movies, all them pictures in the magazine is airbrush. Airbrush. And a lot of times you meet one of the people from the magazine, was that you in the magazine? Well, oh, okay. So what kind of camera did they use? Oh, okay, all right. Oh, and then they have some software they use to do that. Like, you ever met somebody from a magazine? Hey, okay. And then somebody, men and women now, across the board, Photoshop, makeup, all of that. So I started to say, okay, that's the first issue men have. You gotta meet a woman, and if that woman is honest, that woman is trustworthy, and y'all can communicate without wanting to debate and argue all the time, that's your wife. Y'all got the same belief system. You love the Lord, she love the Lord. Y'all can communicate, have good conversation, and she honest and trustworthy. You trust her. That's your wife. That's your wife. She might not be the height that you thought. She might not be the exact body shape, body type that you thought. But that's your wife. Because see, when I had to look at my wife, I had to say, you know what? What matters most? Now, a lot of people say, oh, your wife is gorgeous. Your wife is beautiful. Yeah, my wife gorgeous and beautiful, but it's a lot that go into that beauty. See, it's a lot of peace that go into that beauty. See, when you stressed out, your bags and your dark circles get worse. Your skin start to dry just because of the chemicals your brain releasing into your body from all that stress. So my wife actually is like wine. She get beautiful, more and more beautiful every year. She get more and more. My wife look way better now than she did when I met her. She was pretty, she looked good. But the beauty that y'all get to see today, that's an enhanced beauty of love and peace and us building together. You know why? Because women wear makeup. A lot of women wear makeup. Every woman do their hair. Every woman wash their face, have a face routine. Guess what? It's a big difference when you take and you build with your husband, and your foundation now is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. You're going to have a different look on that camera. No flashback. So what y'all get to see, that's really a product of us loving and being a team and building together. Hairstyle going to be laid, okay? Because it costs more to get that kind of treatment. You see what I mean? Clothes, outfits, jewelry, accessories. It's going to look different when you done took and you done built something with your man, and now y'all can afford a little bit nicer clothes that fit your body, accessories, rings, watches, necklaces, whatever it may be. You got better face wash, better treatment. You could go to the spa, get facial. You could get the type of hair treatment you want because you done took and got in a different position. You ever seen the meme where they say, you wasn't ugly, you was broke? Because it's different. So a lot of times people, they're looking like, oh, Tony, it's easy for you to say that your wife gorgeous. Now, she always been pretty, but you getting to see, what you getting to see is after a decade of beautiful marriage. You getting to see a glow. You getting to see some intangibles in there. But when I picked her, we was average, everyday, regular people. When neither one of us falling over each other. We weren't falling over each other. We weren't like, wow. She wasn't like, wow, you the most handsome man I ever met in my life. We weren't like that over each other. We came together. If we had made a list, I wouldn't have been everything on her list. She wouldn't have been everything on my list. But what we had, good communication, the same belief system. Both believe in the same God, worship him in the same way, and then we was willing to be honest and trustworthy with one another. We made mistakes. We had to work through things. But that's the first mistake men make. You waiting on perfection. You're not going to find a woman that's quote unquote perfect, because perfection is what you make it. Perfection is how you define it. My wife perfect. My wife perfect. Why? Because I say what she is perfect. It ain't going to be the next man's definition of perfect. It ain't going to be society's definition of perfect. It's my definition of perfect. She defined perfect for me. If I wrote a dictionary and I had to write perfect in there, I'm going to put a picture of my wife beside it. You know why? Because I have decided that everything that she is perfect. Good, bad, and ugly, flaws, what else, issues, what is perfect. As a man, that's what you got to decide. That the woman you done met, see, you got to start holding out, waiting for, you trying to piece all these women together, but you don't know what all go into that. You don't know what all go into that. So, see, a lot of times, the woman that you think absolutely amazingly gorgeous, you ain't never met her. You ain't never met her. Then, so if you get to meet that woman, or you talk to her ex-boyfriend, he'll say, man, listen, she look good to you on the Instagram, but I had my mouth open one night, and she passed gas and I almost died. Hey, listen, boy, when I tell you, as soon as you finish eating and get in the car, and you cut the air on, she burped, and it recycled through the air, almost had a wreck. Now, you talk to her ex-boyfriend, he go to telling you about it, you like, oh, really? Boy, listen. She get on that toilet, smell like 2 men was in there on that toilet. You see what I'm saying? A lot of what men failing is you looking for something that don't exist. Then you get with a woman, and you done fell in love with a fantasy, and then you get her reality, and then you blow by reality. You can't deal with the reality of her, that she gonna cry, that she gonna nag sometimes, stuff she don't like, that she gonna complain sometimes, that she gonna be insecure sometimes, she gonna be jealous sometimes. She gonna be human. She gonna be human. She gonna feel, she gonna fear, she gonna worry, she gonna complain, she gonna doubt, she gonna have moments. And men waiting on perfection. And see, men holding women to a standard that we don't hold ourselves. See, that's the thing. It ain't men holding women to a standard that women don't hold themselves. Men holding women to a standard that we don't hold ourselves. We want her to be something that we ain't have for what we want her to be. And that's the problem. And this other thing. A lot of guys never realize their full potential in business because you ain't got a true helpmeet. You ain't got a true teammate. See, you got your gold digger. You got you a gold digger, boy. You got you a woman who with you for your money, for what you could buy her, what you could do for her. That's all you got. So, and the reason why you can't really build is because you can't focus, because you juggling women. Man, listen. And I'm going to tell you, it take time now. But I've been dedicated, focused and dedicated to one woman. To one woman now for more than a decade. And then guess what? In business, every year was getting better. Now this year has been my best year since I've been in business. But I've been with my wife since 2005, the end of 2005. So really, we got serious, 2006. In June of 2006, it's June 2020. So it's been 14 years. Yep, 14 years. 14 years. Took 14 years to get here. But you know what I was able to do? Focus. And when you're able to focus and you got a teammate that's going to ride with you, that's going to be there for you, that's going to hold you accountable, that's going to push you, that's going to encourage you. Now see, imagine having a team and you got to change players every 6 months. Y'all can't get no championship. Y'all keep changing all your players. But see, when you building a team and you got the same core, you got the same, it's just whoop, whoop, y'all going. See, that's how you get championships. When you build a unit and you stick together, you get to know each other. So me and my wife, we a unit. She could finish my sentences. So guess what? She encouraged me. I'm at peace. Because see, I don't have to worry. See, right now I'm waiting on my wife to meet me. We moving from family member. I'm waiting on my wife to meet me. See, what I'm doing? I'm sitting here working. My wife don't know that I'm working. My phone don't do not disturb, so if she called me, she know I'm working. She know I'm shooting a video. But I ain't got to worry about nothing because I got to get going now here in a couple minutes. But I ain't got to be sitting here on the phone talking to another woman. Yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying, I miss you. I'm going to try to get over there to see you. You know, just got a lot going on right now. You know, I'm just doing everything for my family. I'm carrying my whole family. You know, I ain't got to be trying to shoot no game and look good to another woman. I ain't got to worry about that. I don't have to worry about deleting text messages, deleting phone calls, sneaking out, making like I got to go somewhere so I can get on the phone with another woman. I don't have to worry about that. I just get to be at peace. I get to be at peace and I just could focus and I could dream. Talked to my wife about my dream last night. Me and my wife, we came over here, family member house, moving the family member in, and It was just me and her. We doing it ourselves. We doing it. And went back home, left the garage up at my family house, had to come back over here. It was 11 o'clock at night. Man, that's beautiful. 11 o'clock at night with my baby. Went back home and got a partner. I'm in the old schools. I'm getting in the old school cars, you know. Have me an outlet. See, the other issue is instead of men finding something that you could get into that's going to be productive and men get into other women, that's your problem. See, I need me a hobby. So what I'm gonna do? I'm getting the old schools. I'm gonna be at the gun range. I'm not getting into no loose booty 901. That's the issue. So me and my wife, we went back home, came back, closed the garage over here, went back home, got into an old school that a guy let me hold for the weekend, and we just rolled through the neighborhood in the old school, just talking about dreams, talking about what we trying to build, what we're going to leave to our sons. I'm telling her my dream. I'm telling her my vision, what I want to do, what I want to leave to our two sons. My teammate. So I ain't got to be short with my wife and then alone with another woman. See, the problem with a lot of men doing, you get into something and you trying to juggle it instead of being all in, 10 toes down with that one woman. You get in with this one woman, but you trying to entertain other women. And so you stealing your own thunder. You raining on your own parade. You cursing your own movement. You hindering your own progress because you trying to juggle women. And this is the thing. When you don't, you a liar. You're a cheater. You're a deceiver. You're a manipulator. You heard what goes around comes around? That's what a lot of men don't understand. Like, listen, Playboy, how you treat a woman is how the world gonna treat you. That's what you gonna get. Yeah, you might make some little money, but you gonna want to snort some powder with it. The men that you see that do wrong by women, but they got millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars, they snorting powder. Yeah. Playing with that nose. They snorting powder. They popping pills. They getting drunk. You know why? Because they miserable. You're going to be miserable until you find one woman that you can lock down with, lock in with, be all the way in, be all the way focused, because that's your teammate. That's when you got a championship team with that woman. So a lot of times guys come to me and they say, man, listen, man, how you did this? How you did that? How you built this? How you do it? Man, how you got this here going, man? And you ain't working that crazy. You ain't got to travel. Man, you work from home. How you did this? Number one, serve the Lord. Number two, I serve what he gave me to serve, a woman. I serve the Lord, and when I mean by serve woman, I don't mean worship and pray. I don't mean worship. I praise them, not like praise and worship now. Praise them meaning talk good to her every single day. My wife came out today, she was talking to me. Let me give you an example of how I be doing. My wife came out, she was talking to me, right? While she talking to me, I'm just licking them lips, looking at that body, lusting. I heard everything she said, but then when she finished saying it, I was like, what you said, baby? Because she saw me looking at all the goods. But that just, it make her smile. She was like, she trying to fight back a smile. Will you listen? Will you listen? But see, make love to the mind. Every day, all day, I'm squeezing me a handful of booty. Every day, all day. Girl, you look good. Girl, hey, walk back across here again. This is how I be doing. I'm telling you this, giving you a little insight. This is how I be doing. Blowing her head up. When my wife done went through tough times, you know, body fluctuating, weight fluctuating, or, you know, have a little breakout or something. When she done went through tough time, she couldn't even tell the difference because I praise her so much. compliment her so much, I saw her go from insecure when I met her to completely confident. I almost had a couple times. I was like, wow, I got her real confident. Wow, I done got her real confident. But that's how it works. Make love to her mind. Build her spirit up. And then you know what? Treat her like a queen. I don't keep my wife on her bike. I don't keep my wife barefoot and pregnant. No, live your life. Live your life. You not no SOD. That stands for sex on demand. You got to be on your bike every night, flipping and tossing. No, you're not my hole for me to just dump myself into every night. No, you're a woman. You're a brain. You got a brain. You got a heart. You got a life. Got a headache at night, go on to bed. Stomach hurt at night, put the heating pad on it, go on to sleep. You're not there for my disposal. You see what I mean? Treat her like a queen. A human being. A queen. See, the problem is a lot of times men get a woman and you treat her like an option. You treat her like your play toy. You treat her like your teddy bear. See, when you do that, that's how the world gonna treat you. That's why your business gonna struggle. That's why you're gonna get it all and then you're gonna lose it all. Because that's what you done put into the world. Those the seeds you done sown. So when I tell men my secret to success, and I don't try to speak numbers and all that, because everybody can't handle everything. But when men get close to me and they see how the Lord done blessed me in the mood in my life, and they see my businesses and how I run, and they see that peace and prosperity, I let them know the secret is I'm faithful to God and I'm faithful to my wife. I ain't graduating nobody college. I went to college 8 years. I ain't walked across nobody's stage. Somebody need to give me an honorary degree. You work for a college, high up, put my name in for an honorary degree. I sure take it. I ain't walked across nobody's stage. But what I did is I fell on my face, cried out to the Lord, took the instruction from the Lord, and he said, listen, a man who finds a wife finds a good thing and receives favor from the Lord. I said, okay, Lord. See, it ain't say nothing else about how you get God favor. I ain't see nothing else about a man who plowed a field receive God's favor. A man who start a business receive God favor. A man who make $1 million receive God favor. A man who got 10 cars receive God favor. A man who could produce an album receive God favor. A man who know how to trade stocks could receive God favor. I ain't see nothing else in the holy text about how you activate God favor other than a man who finds a wife finds a good thing and receives favor from the Lord. Listen, that's been my key. So you know what? And this is what I do. I do everything I can for my wife. Emotionally, financially, physically, I do everything. You hear me? Everything in every area. I do that for my wife. The Bible say, ravish yourself in her bosom. That's what the Bible say. So you know what? I be in there. You hear me? I ravish my wife in every area. And listen, ain't no expense that's off limits. I remember a long time ago, man. I can't show what I do for my wife no more, because it be so many bitter women. I be like, dang, I can't even bless my wife and set an example for men on how to treat your wife, because some of y'all women. I remember I got my wife a pair of sandals, and this was years ago. This probably 5, 7, 8 years ago. No, this probably 6 years ago. I bought my wife a pair of sandals. Giuseppe sandals. And it was $1,600. And I post got my wife a gift today. Posted sandals on her feet. Just, no different than what you see these cheating rappers doing when they posting they done got their woman a Birkin bag. Cheating on her every day and twice on Sunday, and post what they get her, and everybody, oh my goodness, she's so lucky. She's so lucky. Then here you have a faithful man post a gift he get his woman. Oh, so that's what you do with the money I spent on a seminar? That was the last dime I had to come to your seminar, and you use it to buy your wife a gift? Love ain't only, love is not only financial. I'm like, so what you want me to show you? Me and my wife in the bedroom? What else? I can't post something I get for my wife. So that's how it be. That's how it be. And I say, man. But you know what? I don't hold nothing back from her. Baby, anything you want to do, anything you want to go, I'm here for you. I'm going to do for you. And guess what? Every time I do that, I receive even more grace and favor from the Lord. I receive even more favor from the Lord every time. Hey, my wife done pull up on me, and she probably calling right now. My phone don't do not disturb, so she probably over there. Will you answer the phone? So I got to go. But listen, I'm gonna tell you what the secret for the man is. Serve the Lord, find your wife, and treat your woman the same way God will treat her. Because you are his representation in her life. Meaning that he gave her to you. So you got to take care of her. And when you can do that, that's when everything good gonna be unlocked. The windows of heaven gonna be open, and you're gonna be blessed beyond measure. Hey, Tony Gadsden here. God bless you. We'll talk soon.